step into the game. We the Curry brothers, night and day network. We bring awareness to the community, spreading consciousness. With the truth we chase greatness. In the darkness we shine like the brightest stars, using our platform to break mental prisons. You know who we are. From the streets to the stage, we never back down. Constantly evolving, we wear the crown. Mindful warriors, we're changing the game. Never staying the same. Night and day network, we're here to stay. Bring awareness and consciousness every single.
Don't be fooled by the internet. It's cool to get on the computer, but don't let the computer get on you. It's cool to use the computer, don't let the computer use you. You all saw The Matrix. There's a war going on, the battlefield's in the mind. The prize is the soul.
So what are we doing? What are we doing? We live.
What in the hell is going on out here? Curry gang.
All right, we back again with another update for you, ladies and gentlemen. Man, are they gonna let this man out Friday?
They should, because I don't think they got nothing on the dude.
So Diddy's supposed to take he's supposed to they called for emergency trial. He did go to court Tuesday. And the judge told the prosecutor to destroy the evidence that they found in the cell. But he also was going for another hearing on Friday. And this is possible they might just let him out on that technicality alone. Tell you the truth, that's a whole damn mistrial, if you ask me. If you skip past the judge and you don't bring it to the judge first and you just skip past that, bro, that's what they supposed to do with that? It's like you don't even have trust in the prosecutors. There's no trust in the prosecutors because they ain't got nothing on them.
They ain't got nothing on them. Yeah. Because if the feds really had some stuff on them, like concrete, they wouldn't let nothing mess their case up. They perfect little case.
Nah.
So that means they ain't really got nothing on them. Because why would they make that stupid move? Why would they make that stupid move and allow them to basically violate his rights while he's in the cell, illegal search and seizure, and don't even take it to the legal team? You know what I mean? They don't even take it to Diddy's legal team. It goes straight to the prosecutor. The judge didn't even see it. You know what I'm saying? And they ain't even get no court order or nothing to go into his cell to do anything. So it's like, all right, why would they allow all that corruption around if they actually got him on some concrete evidence? If they was holding him on concrete evidence, they would want everything to be ran smoothly. It wouldn't be no funny business. You know what I'm saying? It wouldn't be no funny business.
Yep. All right, so we're going to get into Meek Mill too. So
Meek Millie.
Earlier today, party footage came out with Meek. Diddy threw a freak off party for Meek. So I don't know if he was a freak off party or not, but it was a party. And some things was going on there, but I don't know what there's some footage that came out. So we're going to definitely get into that.
You already know. We're going to have to hit him with it one time. We're going to have to hit him with it one time.
All right.
You already know what it is. Just one time.
All right, so. Damn, oh, shit. All right.
Before this segment over, I'm going to hit y'all with it one time, man.
All right, now. I don't know why this ain't playing, but hold on, I'm trying to get this to play. It's just spinning.
In the meantime, let me hit him with this real quick.
Critical minerals go into all the products that we heavily depend on.
Why are you doing bunny hops, Meek? Because you got your ass beat in tennis. You got your ass beat. Keep going. Count out loud.
That's the wrong time, nigga.
Count out loud.
30.
Huh?
4, 6, 7, 8, 9, 40, 41, 42.
Keep going. Keep going.
7, 8, 9, 1, 2.
Keep going. Keep going. Don't cheat on your buddy hops. They suck. Your buddy hops suck. You got 250 more to go.
So you got 250 more to go. All right, so let's go ahead and get into this footage. So this is Meek. He spoke out after that too. So we're gonna get into his response to the him being brought up in the media this way. So let's go ahead and get into this footage of Meek Mill's party hosted by Diddy. All right, let me see if I can put some volume on that. All right, what the hell? What's the hell going on here? Hold on, y'all.
Right, just give it a little bit of time. Just give it a little bit of time. Let it play.
All right. All right, that joint's just spinning and spinning and spinning. Yo, in the meantime, y'all hit that like button in the meantime. Definitely hit that like button. Let's go ahead and get into this. All right. All right, so this is the footage from the party from Diddy, hosted a party for Meek Mill's birthday, and he invited all his friends out. I think this is from 2014. So, all right, that's when Meek was selling them 24-karat air beats or headphones. All right. So they eating fruit off. They eating food off a naked body. They got all types of, freaks there. All types of celebrities there. Yeah. Different people there. Yeah, there's a lot of people there. Lil Durk, Andy Garcia. French Montanas. There's different people there.
The
usual suspects.
Bro, this nigga been throwing these type parties for people forever. He's the party guy. He find out it's your birthday. Oh, we got a party together. That's why he was hit Fab up. When we gonna party together, man?
All right, so that's
man. We gonna party for our birthday. You did come to my birthday party, you remember? Nah, I'm talking about the party. You know what I'm saying? Like, and it's stuff that goes down at the party. I mean, it sounds like stuff that's between consensual adults at that point. But then again, you got all these lawsuits, but a lot of those lawsuits haven't been on nowhere.
True. All right,
Ain't no more liquor over
Meek Mill birthday party, man. Vegas. Out here for the fight. Meek Mill birthday party. Turning up. I got the Weezy out here.
John buffering like crazy.
Whole day. Joe's working with the money on the way. Yeah, Chico out here from Miami.
Shit. So Meek responded, man. Let's get into Meek Mill response. He ain't really like how they was doing him in the media. No Diddy.
Well, what did they say about the party?
They was just saying
what happened at the party? It looked like a regular party to me.
Like a regular party to me. Yeah. But they was, how they was saying Meek and Diddy was, messing around with each other and all that. You know how people was carrying it out here as far as like the comments and people putting out stuff. So all right, so Meek responded, man. Meek responded. Meek ain't having it. All right, let me see. He said, all right, so Meek said on his Twitter, he said, none of these publications are owned by black men, posting things to destroy my name and brands of the culture. I'm gonna stand on this. I know it's somebody behind this. I'm gonna start a war behind it too when I find out. So Meek was upset that these publications keep throwing his name out there, doing him dirty. Let me see.
Jasmine brand messy as hell for using that picture for that.
Yeah, they damn sure is. So I guess
when they was dressed with the same outfit and whatnot, he took them shopping, man.
So this is all the publications. Footage reveals Diddy's extravagant party for Meek Mill 27th birthday, Las Vegas. Property management claims Sean Diddy Combs' party left the place disgusting mess after Meek Mill's 2014 birthday bash. That's what I wanted to get into too. So let me go ahead and get into that.
Yeah.
What they were saying about what they left behind in the hotel and all that. It's crazy, bro.
All right, but that could be capped though.
Yeah, I ain't saying that ain't.
That's another thing. See,
because why they ain't take a picture?
Right.
Why they ain't take a picture of it? All right, hold on. We gotta get into other Meek Mill's responses real quick.
Niggas was definitely taking pictures and posting stuff on the internet around that time.
All right, so Meek tweeted again. He said they putting black men in jail off stories. I wish Puff well. He's a black man, and I hope he didn't do most of the things they said he did. While y'all scared to talk, y'all must got some ish in the closet. My past, the streets, it's nothing to hide. So I guess he's saying his past is the streets, it's nothing to hide. Let me see. I guess that's the same thing. I was trying to get into the one where they say he left the drawing behind disgusting. Let me see. Hold on. I was trying to why all this stuff coming out about Meek now? Like, damn.
You know what I'm saying?
Like, what's up?
Niggas been whispering. Niggas been whispering throughout the years about Meek.
Yeah, but why they putting that out there now though?
Because it's tied to Diddy. More Diddy news. They trying to, link Meek up with that. Because I mean, you seen Meek around Diddy a lot at one point.
Yeah.
But you don't see nobody talking about Rick Ross or Khaled or what's his name? Frenchie. You don't see nobody talking about none of them Negro, and you don't see them talking about nothing. Why everybody just attacking Meek? Diddy just ain't hang around Meek.
Yeah, he didn't just hang around Meek.
Right.
All right, here we go. All right, so this is Vibe Pathar. So Diddy allegedly has jail group. Oh, no, I ain't want to get to that yet. That's the Diddy. My bad, y'all. Pulled up the wrong thing. Let me pull this up. Hold on.
Yeah, so I feel what you're saying, JR. Why they just making Meek the target?
Yeah, all them other niggas was dead.
Yeah,
hold
exactly.
on.
Why they just making Meek the target, bro?
There's a picture with French Montana actually laying on Diddy butt, man. But they don't make a big deal out of that. You know what I'm saying? Laying closely up on his butt. It's like Diddy and French Montana in the middle, and he got the women on the outside. The women on the outside ain't even laying like on them. Them two niggas is laying on each other. You know what I mean? Well, French Montana laying like spooning with Diddy. You know what I'm saying? But they don't mess with my French Montana about that. But why they be messing with me? And French Montana actually got a picture spooning with the ball.
I mean, Meek got the picture with them dressed alike. So
we
heard 50 say, why this nigga want to take people shopping so bad? Diddy tried to take 50 shopping and 50. Nah, this nigga tried to take me shopping like I'm some girls. Like he feel like, you know what I mean, he making a nigga feminine. You buying him clothes,
right?
And he bought Meek the same outfit. I don't know who does that.
All right, that's not the article I was looking for.
But then again, like you said, those pictures of him, Diddy hugged up with this person, that person.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? You seen a picture of him man, but that besides the point. None of that stuff is illegal though. What they got this nigga on?
Nothing.
That's the point that, you know what I mean? All right, if he fruity or whatever, that's not illegal. All right, what they got him on?
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? What actually evidence they got him on? Because that ain't evidence.
Exactly. All right, that's
you know what I'm saying? Yeah, so we need to start getting our mindset. Like, what the hell is going on out here?
All right.
People, it ain't no proof that he did anything to kids until they come out and say something. It ain't no proof that he did anything to They ain't got no hardcore evidence.
Nah.
They only got word niggas that's just saying stuff. And you see people talk for clout all the time to get numbers.
Right.
So you just can't go by what people say.
Yeah, you can't go by what people say.
You can't just go by what people say
They,
all the
they
time.
don't even have, like, they saying that they left the room messy with, like, all types of stuff in the room, but, like, well, ain't anybody take a picture of that? Like, you know, usually people be, you know, taking pictures and, you know what I'm saying? All right, so let's go ahead and get into, all right, so the height, I guess whatever they was at described the party as being disgusting and recall it being a drug-filled spectacle riddled with debauchery. It says the property manager recalls allegedly seeing cocaine everywhere, saying it looked like powdered sugar everywhere. The man claimed that over 900 people showed up to the party and remembered Diddy arriving wasted. It says there were broken bottles of alcohol used condoms, blood on the beddings, powder, razor blades, about 100, and lubricant on the. This just sound like, man, this sounds crazy, bro. This sound real crazy. It said lubricant on the dresser and marble floors. The height remembered. It says Bob reached out to the rep for Sean Combs for comments. The man claimed that his premises were left a mess with the party spiraling out of control on one point. During the event, the height, or whatever the hell the name of that place is, stayed as guests in the house behind the place and observed most of it happening from there. So I guess in the guest place or whatever, a lot of things was going down in the guest home or whatever. It says in the aftermath of all the sex trafficking, abuse, and allegations, Marin Diddy's name, Meek Mill has taken steps to distance himself from the disgraced mogul. In a recent clip, Meek Mill said no Diddy. Yeah, that's the whole thing when he was saying the whole no Diddy gang thing. So yeah, I guess he denounced himself from Diddy by saying no Diddy gang. That's kind of corny. That's
it's
all
for clout. It's all for clout.
That's all it took from to say is no Diddy gang.
Nah, it's all for clout because we talking about him now. You get what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
any type of publicity is good publicity for these celebrities because it gets their numbers up. Anything,
that's true.
You know what I mean? Yeah, so they'll run with some stuff. Now, I'm gonna tell you, this article would sound like whoever was making up that they found all this stuff, they could be capping, bro. I mean, if you think about it, they could have found. It could have been messy and whatnot, but he's talking about finding bags of white powdery substances and lubricants and yeah, come on, man. So you mean to tell me people would just leave big bags of their work there at the hotel?
Big bags of their work.
Yeah, I mean, big bags of work at the hotel. And y'all know what I'm talking about, that cocaine.
Hold on. Gotta get them likes up before we get, like, come on now. Y'all got to, come on now. Get them likes up, y'all. Hit that like button. Come on now. Hit that like button.
I want to know how he disposed of all that coca that he found. How did he dispose of that? What did he do with it?
I have no clue.
Did he call the police and turn it over to the police? Did he flush it down the toilet? or he had a fun night or a fun morning? What'd he do with it? I mean, so he found all that.
I didn't think they would have took pictures with all the damage and stuff happened.
Right.
I think people took pictures.
Those pictures would have appeared online that week of the party.
Yeah.
Like, look what Diddy left behind for the party they threw with Meek Mill. Those pictures and videos will be all over the internet.
Yeah, they will. They would.
Especially if all that stuff was in there that he's saying. You know what I'm saying? Come on, man. I understand. It just sounds more entertaining because, you know, what they say on Hollywood, Jones, loosely based on the truth.
All right. Dang, so let's get in. Let's go ahead and get into Diddy, man. Diddy's hearings coming up Friday. So the judge.
Hold on, before we do that
Oh
though,
yeah, go ahead. Go ahead and get into it.
this have been sponsored by nightandayherbals.com. You know what I mean? Y'all see the links that's pinned to the top. We got natural soaps and body oils and detoxes, and we got CBD, all natural products, 20% off on our site, nightandayherbals.com. We definitely appreciate everybody who's been shopping with us. As you can see, man, the detoxes are the biggest movers that people love. The detoxes because it actually works. There's no fillers in it. It's the zeolite and the melanin splash and the super greens. You know what I'm saying? We also got the body butters on there. We got the body oils. You know what I mean? We got CBD, we got pre-rolls, we got CBD soaps and lotions. You know what I mean? So CBD muscle rubs, all types of stuff on there. So check us out, nightandayherbals.com, man. We definitely appreciate y'all.
Facts. We do ship out and use that discount code too. Go and check out. Use that discount code. So let's go ahead and get into some of these. Let's go ahead and get into it because we got a lineup of articles, different articles. They said Diddy got niggas fighting over him in jail too. Like he got niggas making his bed for him. Other niggas is jealous.
Well, Hollywood.
It's crazy, bro. All right, so the
Hollywood, bro.
So the judge of the prosecution, the judge demands prosecution justify the $10 million bail for Abercrombie and Finch CEO, and they wanted to know why Diddy ain't get that. You know what I'm saying? Why they, you know, why he's not getting bonded out? Why they didn't allow him to be bonded out, but they allowing what's his name, Mike Jeffries?
Yeah, Mike
Why
Jeffries.
They let Mike Jeffries out with the same charges?
With the same charges.
They both got sex trafficking charges. So why is Diddy still in there? But Abercrombie and Finch CEO got bonded out that same day?
Yeah.
He ain't spent
and he's the ex-CEO. He's the ex-CEO. He ain't the current CEO. Yeah. Right. This dude is up in age. He's old. I don't know. They coming after him for shit he probably did 20 years ago, just like Diddy.
It's crazy, bro.
You know what I'm saying? 20, 30 years ago. They coming after people for stuff they did 20, 30 years ago. What's going on out here?
What's going on with that?
Not saying that if they actually did it, they shouldn't go down for it, but why now, 20, 30 years later? Why not earlier than that?
Because they want these niggas out the way.
Why 20, 30 years later?
They want to make room for more gatekeepers, and these gatekeepers got to get out. These old-ass gatekeepers, they went out the way so they could put the next young niggas in charge to take over. You know what I'm saying? So the next, I feel like the next gatekeepers will be like, all right, you move Diddy out the way, and then like, let's bump Drake up. Let's bump a few more of them other new niggas up. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, wasn't somebody creeping in Drake's house trying to? You talking about somebody was shooting outside of Drake's house?
I mean, I ain't saying Drake gonna be, but I'm just saying that's what they'll do. They'll move.
They'll move any of these Negroes out.
Yeah, they'll move these dudes out the way and put more people in their place. That's what they do.
Facts.
So it's out with the old and with the new. So let's go ahead and get into Lisa Evers real quick. On this, she reporting from live outside.
Oh, sometimes it's out with the new and continue with the old too. Let's not forget about that one.
Yeah,
it's some of that too going on.
Well, Stephen, Natasha, if there was any doubt, it's all gone now that the pressure is mounting and the stakes are getting higher in this federal sex trafficking case against Sean Diddy Combs. This afternoon, we received a last-minute notice from the U.S. Attorney's Office saying that there would be an emergency hearing right here at the federal courthouse at 500 Pearl Street and new allegations, but this time being made by Diddy's defense against prosecutors. Diddy's defense team slammed prosecutors for what they say was a violation of attorney-client privilege and a violation of Diddy's Fourth Amendment constitutional right against unreasonable searches and seizures. It all goes back to that raid by the FBI, DEA, and other agencies on the Metropolitan Detention Center, known as MDC, in late October. That's where Diddy has been locked down. Diddy's team claimed the raid, which the Fed said was to clean out the notorious jail of weapons, drugs, and other contraband, was actually an excuse to get a look in his cell at his personal notes, marked legal, in a manila folder full of legal pads. Prosecutors admitted the investigator, who was under the jurisdiction of the BOP, that's the Bureau of Prisons, took photos of 19 pages from Diddy's notes, and those ended up with the prosecutors. The prosecutors said they were necessary to an ongoing secret grand jury investigation looking to bring new additional charges against Combs for witness intimidation. Diddy's team wanted the whole case thrown out, or at least a new prosecution team put in place, but instead the judge ordered the prosecutors to hand back any notes that they had and also to destroy any copies of those notes as well. Now, everybody will be back in court here on Friday afternoon for Diddy's third attempt at trying to get bail in this case, with a new bail package and probably some new elements thrown in. Reporting live from federal court, I'm Lisa Evers, Fox 5 News. Back to you in this.
He gonna get out. He gonna get out Friday, and he should get out. They should let him out on bond. And another thing, they so goddamn thirsty to get this nigga on something that they just moving all effed up. Now it's possible. It's possible that it could be a mistrial, and this all thing, and this whole thing could go away because they so damn thirsty that they're moving about, not even moving by the books. They skipping past the judge. The judge ain't even know what's going on. The legal team ain't even know they was doing all that. Like, they so damn thirsty to get this nigga on something that they gonna mess their own case up. So guess what? If Diddy get out on mistrial, well, so be it. You shouldn't be so goddamn thirsty and not going by the books. You know what I'm saying? Free that man. Free Diddy. I'm gonna say it right now. Free Diddy.
Yeah, free Diddy.
Because even if he is guilty of shit, y'all still effing up the trial by being so goddamn thirsty.
Right. I don't believe they have anything going on, because if they had concrete evidence on them, they would have went by the book 100%, because they would want to nail him to the wall. So pause. No Diddy.
No Diddy. Hell no.
Right. But nah, let's be real though. If they actually had concrete evidence on, you think they'd be doing this underhanded stuff that can possibly cause a mistrial? That means they ain't really got nothing on the ball.
They ain't got nothing on the ball.
They ain't got nothing concrete on him.
Like even if he is guilty of these things or whatever, they still ain't playing by the books. They doing dirty underhanded shit to try to get him. You know what I'm saying? Like, yeah, they still ain't playing by the books. They still ain't playing fair. So I
want him in there that bad, and he ain't doing nothing. His life is in danger.
Pretty much.
So I actually got into courtroom the courthouse, I should say, around 2:15, and thank goodness I did, because it really paid off, because it was kind of stacked as far as a lot of press trying to get inside that hearing, and I was very lucky to be able to sit inside the gallery, because a lot of journalists were worried that they weren't even going to be able to make it into the hearing. The hearing was on a completely different floor than it was last time, in a lot smaller of a courtroom, and really lucked out being able to sit in the gallery, kind of on the right side, just like I was sitting last hearing in October. But a big difference in this hearing compared to last is Diddy's family wasn't even inside the courtroom. They didn't appear inside court today, likely because this was an emergency hearing and we just got notification of it literally yesterday. So no sign of his sons, no signs of his daughters, no signs of his mother inside that courtroom hearing. But one thing that, and I guess I should say, it doesn't really surprise me as much anymore, but it is Diddy's demeanor. I was expecting, because his family wasn't here, for him to be a little more somber, a little more defeated in a way, but that is not Diddy. Literally, his motto, besides being a bad boy for life, is can't stop, won't stop, and you cannot stop that confidence that he has when he appears inside the courtroom. I was very surprised to see that he had come inside. He had kind of smiled at the gallery. I felt, in a way, he even made eye contact with me, which was very kind of bizarre in a way, but at the same time, he was just appearing as that confident Sean Diddy Combs that we have seen plenty of times in the images, of course, in the stories that we have covered prior. And again, he was an enamored figure once ago, but you would think that being about to be on trial for sex trafficking charges, that he would feel defeated. Being in a detention center for the last 2 months, he would feel defeated, but that was not the case. He appeared very jovial. He was very very focused, in the sense of when the defense was making their arguments to the judge, Combs was sitting at the defense table, nodding his head along. He was taking notes. He was passing notes to his defense attorneys. But then at the same time, you could also tell, going back to when he had first come inside that courtroom, was that I think he recognizes that a lot of people are watching him. There's never going to be a moment out of our mouths that we say Sean Combs looked defeated, because again, all eyes are on him. So he's going to make sure everyone is aware that he is in upper or higher spirits, I should say, as he's kind of battling this very heavy court case. But again, when he was inside that courtroom, he was very laser focused. He was, when the judge was asking about the notes and the whole debacle that was going on about that, Combs appeared very adamant that these were legal notes that were taken. They did violate attorney-client privilege. But again, you know, what else are we expecting from a man other than Sean Diddy Combs?
Listen, though, even if those notes was illegal, they still went about it wrong. That's the thing. They messed it all up anyway, because if they was illegal notes or whatever, the prosecutor already jumped the gun over the judge. They ain't even bring it to the judge and say, look, judge, we found this in the cell. It has this, and that written on it. None of that. They so goddamn thirsty that they just skip past the judge, bro. They ain't even let the legal team know what was going on.
How we know they ain't make up the note?
It probably was notes, but it probably was stuff that he was just jotting down. You know what I mean? Jotting down with the lawyer and all that.
Yeah, but how we know they ain't spice up the notes?
Nah, if they did that, then I'm pretty sure.
Hey, man, it's dirty.
No.
Like it's a dirty game out there, bro.
The legal team would have caught
Why would they hide? Why would they hide that?
The legal team would have caught that.
Why would they hide that from the legal team, though? That means it was hidden from the legal team. They could have did anything. They could have doctored it, because they ain't even presented to the legal team first. Why would they not do that? Think about it.
Yeah, it don't even matter though, because the judge didn't get to see. The judge the first supposed to see it.
Exactly. That's the point that I'm making.
Yeah, it don't even matter now. And I hope they do let him out Friday. I hope they do let him out because just for that alone, for them being the prosecutors being thirsty, the judge should go ahead and order that man to let that man get that bond on that alone. You know what I'm saying?
But that's why they would consider it a mistrial, because they hid it from the judge. Listen, because they hid it from the judge, and the judge and the lawyers don't know if it was doctored or not. Because they be like, why would you hide this from? You get what I'm saying?
Yeah,
that's
right.
The point that would make it a mistrial.
Right, exactly.
Because you don't know what they're doing. Like, oh, that's illegal. Oh, y'all went about this wrong. Where did you have this at? And what did you do with it before we even knew about it? See, I realized neither the judge or Diddy's legal team knew about it.
They playing dirty.
Right.
Like, and that's the thing. The feds be playing dirty. Like I mean, like they be even more dirty than the damn criminals be.
Hey,
you know what I'm saying?
That's what we trying to get through to y'all.
The government be dirty. They play filthy.
Trying to get through to y'all, Curry gang.
Like even if Diddy is guilty, they still playing filthy. And that rhyme. Even if he is guilty, they still playing filthy.
That's factual though. Yeah, it's bars. Yeah, and it's factual bars.
That's bars right there. Even if he guilty, the Fed's still playing filthy, bro.
That's true.
They rated this.
Why would they have to play filthy though?
Because they must don't have nothing.
They ain't got nothing. That's the point that we making, y'all.
All right, so let's go ahead and get into this legal victory for Diddy. Yeah, I mean, when they told, the judge told him to, tear up that evidence, man, because
Use my approach, you can dock both. This morning, a legal victory for embattled rap mogul Sean Diddy Combs as he fights federal sex trafficking and racketeering charges. The judge ordering prosecutors to destroy their copy of 19 pages of Combs's handwritten notes obtained in a recent jailhouse search. Combs flashed a big smile as he entered court Tuesday, grinning and hugging his lawyers, and for the first time, the judge allowing him to appear without shackles around his ankles. Diddy's lawyers argued his jailhouse notes are protected by attorney-client privilege. Prosecutors said the notes suggest Combs was paying off a potential witness, his former Diddy Dirty Money bandmate, Kalena Harper. Harper had been mentioned in a civil lawsuit by bandmate Don Richard, but prosecutors said after at least 128 phone calls and text messages with Combs, Harper posted on Instagram that Richard's account should not be interpreted as a universal truth. Combs, of course, has pleaded not guilty to criminal charges, and prosecutors said this alleged witness tampering is reason to keep Combs locked up. But the judge said he would now not even consider the notes when he decides whether to release Combs on bail. Bail hearing, guys, coming up on Friday.
Bail's still on. Shot, isn't it?
It sure is. The way he's charged presumes detention, George.
You gotta realize something. You gotta have a lot of people, a lot of the people that you know, that make comments of, you know, the things he might have done and all that. The evidence have to show. I mean, we can't just say the nigga did something without no evidence. Like, let's wait to see what we see. Yeah, I mean, let's wait to see if they present any evidence first before we say the nigga did something. You know what I'm saying? You got to wait for the evidence. Anybody would want that fair trial. Any of you go to court and you feel like you innocent of something, or you feel like, you know what I mean, you being accused of something, you will want people to present that evidence to say if you're guilty or not. That's just the way the cookie crumbles when it comes to the legal system. You know what I'm saying? We have to wait to see if there's any evidence of him doing anything to a 13-year-old or such and such. Where's that? We got to see the evidence of that. You know what I'm saying?
He was ready to throw the Jane Doe thing out because they said if they don't come through with the real name, throw it out.
Yeah, the judge and the judge, the legal team was saying that whoever the person that is accusing him, basically he has a right to face his accuser.
Right.
So the accuser has to present themselves and not just a Jane Doe. They actually have to reveal their identity, or it's no case. No face, no trace, no case. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we like, why they operating in the shadows like this if they really got something concrete on them? Why all this underhanded stuff going on? Yeah, like, why people don't question that? It's like people would, all right. People want people to be guilty that bad that people don't even look at the big picture of it.
We good on the catching up with the reporting. We just going through all the stuff that's been put out there so far. You know what I mean?
We making the points that matter. I don't care about the latest reporting. The reporting we talking about, we need the latest reporting haven't been no hardcore evidence.
Right. We still haven't seen no evidence yet. Yeah.
Right. Has that been the latest reporting? Like, please tell me. I want to know if the latest reported ain't that he got they got hardcore evidence on him. I don't want to hear about it because it's just all just speculation at this point.
All right.
And some people already got caught lying. Like, y'all don't realize that already tarnished the case that people are getting caught lying.
Yeah, lies tarnished.
Yeah, right.
Hey, man.
People ain't looking at the big picture. Like we saying that he's not. We don't know if he's guilty or innocent. We don't know. But everybody have a right to be innocent until proven guilty, though.
And what we saying is, even though we don't know if he's guilty or not, they're doing things to taint the case. The prosecutors are doing dirty, underhanded things. The feds are doing dirty, underhanded things. Then they're skipping past the judge, and they're not doing things by the books. And they screwing up their own case by doing that. So it ain't, hey man, we just calling it like it is, man. We calling it like we see it. Already the judge told them to rip up what they found in the cell. It's admissible in court. It's not even, they can't even use it now. If they would have took it to the judge first, then maybe it would have been, you know, they could use it in the court, but they screwed up by leaving the judge out. Yeah, I mean, leaving the legal team blinded. And now look.
That's because people ain't balanced in their judgment in this world.
Hey, man.
You realize that people judgment in this world is always off balance. It's always either too far to the right or too far to the left. It's never at that balanced spot to where you keep a balance and take a balanced approach in your judgment. Like, we don't know if this man's innocent or guilty or not because none of us was there, and we don't have any hardcore evidence yet. And it's actually written in our laws that people are innocent until proven guilty. If you were sitting in that seat, you would want to be innocent until proven guilty, especially if in your head you ain't do nothing.
Mm-hmm.
Like, come on, like, people want people to be guilty so bad that they might forget what would happen if you was sitting in that seat, if your mama was sitting in that seat, if your child was sitting in that seat.
Yeah.
And you and your child, or you and your mother, or you and your son know that y'all was 100% innocent, but they still. And I'm not saying that he's innocent, but I'm saying, what if that was to happen to you? But everybody on social media ain't gonna give you a chance. Public opinion. This would be a dangerous society if we let public opinion sway actual facts and hardcore evidence, because we can't just go out and say somebody's guilty of this and guilty of that without the actual evidence in front of us.
Well,
niggas think, it's based off of how they feel. I feel like Diddy. That's what people would say, and that just shows low intelligence.
Yeah.
I feel like Diddy is guilty. I feel like he's guilty. They say that with no evidence. Oh, I just feel like he's guilty, so he's guilty. That's the mindset.
Yeah.
Well, without no evidence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Nothing hardcore. Pause.
Yeah. Pause. Yeah. Anything. Pause. No Diddy.
Yo.
Pause.
What happened to balance judgment? Sometimes, yeah, I mean, you know how people be like, what if that was your kid that got this? Or what if that was your mom? Or think the same thing with this. What if that was your dad? Like people don't even people don't think.
They
just go off emotions and say, niggas is guilty.
He's supposed to have a fair trial, but he's supposed to have a fair trial, but
no trial, no evidence. People say he's guilty.
Prosecutors is just doing too many dirty, underhanded things. I guess they don't want the man to have a fair trial, because if they doing things that's going against the books, then they don't want him to have a fair trial. They want to get him by any means necessary, even if they have to do dirty tricks. You know what I'm saying? But they ain't how it's supposed to be. But if they want him to get out, then let them keep playing dirty and let them lawyers keep spanking their ass every time they do something underhanded. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it. Hey, he in there fighting for his life. He putting all that bread out for them lawyers. They better be catching all that stuff that the underhanded stuff the prosecutors is doing. They better. Yeah, that's how I feel. Brickfoot. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. They if they have to do all that underhanded stuff, then it's like, all right, do y'all really got anything that's going to stick? If you have to do that, because why would you have to do that if you got hardcore evidence? You wouldn't have to do any underhanded thing like that. It makes no sense, because you're like, all right, we already got the nigga. We for sure got him. Then why would you need to do all that weird underhanded shit? I just don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know, man.
No, that's just common sense, JR. This is what we've been saying. This ain't even nothing profound that we saying. This is, you know what I mean? It's not even nothing profound. It's just common sense. Why would they do that to tarnish their case if they already got hardcore evidence on them? Why wouldn't they go to the judge first and be like, Judge, I think he holding something in the cell that he's not supposed to have? Right. First, the judge would say, how you know that? First of all, how did you find that out? I mean, and that right there would probably put the judge under suspicion. So y'all get what I'm saying? Like, all right, they didn't show the judge or Diddy's legal team. They did that in some, you know what I mean? They did that at night.
So
they paid some guard off and a warden off to basically go in there and search his cell.
Yeah, is this some type of informant going on? Is some type of informant going on somewhere that's watching this nigga closely or something? I don't know, bro. I don't know, man.
They wouldn't do it, bro. They wouldn't jeopardize their case if they already had something concrete on them, bro. They not gonna do that dirty, underhanded stuff if they already got hardcore evidence. They wouldn't have to do that, and it would be in their best interest not to do that. They be like, we could just bring him down because we got him on camera doing this. We got him over here. We got him on doing this, that. The evidence is there. Why they got to do underhanded stuff if the evidence is there and it's concrete and he's guilty?
I don't know, bro.
Yeah, it ain't sounding right.
See, but we'll see Friday.
This is just common sense thing. This not even like above intelligence. This is just regular, just common sense. It's wild.
We just want to see the evidence that they, you know, the
evidence that, buddy.
Like, and I mean, if whatever they, you know, he's being accused of, the sex trafficking, you know, and all the other things they accuse him of, minors and all that stuff, it should be evidence, man. Should be evidence of that. I mean, because I just feel like that if they got hardcore evidence, then you know that alone will convict him, and that'll send him up, and he get the 30, 40, 50 years, whatever they trying to get him, you know, they trying to give him. Yep. So Diddy got niggas over there fighting over his drawers and shit, man. He got niggas making his bed, niggas doing his laundry, all types of stuff, and the inmates are fighting because certain inmates is getting, you know, to do things for Diddy, and other inmates feel some type of way about it, which that's weird as shit, but I don't know. You know, it's funny in jail like that. Well, especially you got a you know, so-called, you know, billionaire mogul got niggas in there doing things for him. So Diddy allegedly has jail groupies fighting for a chance to make his that headline is crazy. For a chance just to make his bed up, bro.
Oh, that headline is cat, bro. That's more cat.
Crazy. It's crazy, ain't it? This stuff be crazy. So it says
It's getting outrageous, y'all.
So Sean Diddy Combs may be giving up his lavish lifestyle while being detained in Brooklyn Metropolitan Detention Center, but the mogul allegedly still has groupies willing to take care of his every need. That don't even sound right. Take care of his every no Diddy. It says according to author and journalist Torre, the Bad Boy Founders presents at the notorious jail has led inmates to fighting over who can do special thing. That don't even sound right. Special things for Diddy. That no Diddy in all this, man. No Diddy in all this stuff right here, man. Including making his bed.
This girl is cat, bro.
It's great. But I you know, I'm gonna be honest. It gets weird like that. It gets weird like that. I don't know, bro. It gets weird like that. So it said, according to someone, all right, so here's we get to it. According to someone who was in the unit that Diddy is in, and not long ago, there's groupies among the inmates who want to do special things for Diddy. That don't even sound right. I hate even reading this. They want to do special things for Diddy and might even get jealous of another man who gets to make his bed and do other special nice things for Diddy. Man, whoever wrote this shit,
Chat GPT.
Yeah, whoever wrote this,
Chat
you know,
GPT
made it look. It might not. Whoever wrote this, you know, made it a little weird, man.
A little Hollywoodish.
Yeah, whatever journalist wrote this made it a little weird. Because why they gonna have to throw it in to make his bed and do other special things for Diddy? You know what I'm saying? Make his bed and do other special things for Diddy.
Bro,
like, why they gotta make it all weird, man?
That's facts, though. But everything was like that. The baby oil, bro. The lace baby oil. Court document said the lace baby oil. Like, it's getting wild. Sheets with blood stains and left bags of coca all over the room with blood on the sheets and razor blades and lubricant on a dresser. That's crazy. Come on, man. On a marble floor. On a marble floors.
Yeah, that's
you know what I'm saying? And in this individual.
Another special
nice things for Diddy.
Right.
Come on, man. Y'all
All right,
see the cat?
He didn't share his info detailed by the reporter Lisa Evers. saying Diddy is not in the traditional cell. It says, but in a dorm along 20 other men in high-profile cases. This is not a dangerous part of the prison, the insider reporter told Evers, adding everyone's chilling. So Diddy, so they got Diddy in a different type of unit with all high-profile people. So he's probably in there with the the crazy looking white dude, that be in the media every time, that guy and probably other high profile people. So they probably got them all on one unit, but then they got people in there coming in there like working for them, probably doing their laundry, bringing them special things. You know what I mean? In the jail, special foods and doing nice things for Diddy, as this reporter says. Nice things for Diddy. All right. So the insider also claimed that Diddy tries to keep the vibes positive and often the inmates in the eye and telling them to smile more and checking out. All right, let's check out Tory's clip. Here goes Tory right here.
Some of the men locked up with Diddy are fighting for the opportunity to make his bed.
Oh, yeah. Well, we just read that. All right, so in addition to being treated like royalty by the jail standards anyway, Combs is being accused of attempting to obstruct justice from behind bars, with prosecutors alleging that he has attempted to reach out to potential witnesses and influence public opinion on his case. Well, that's the chick, had the chick posting stuff on her, supposedly has posting stuff on her social media. The chick from whatever that group is, Dirty Money or something like that.
So Diddy he went from sleeping on a hard bed with a paper blanket and eating jailhouse food to moving up eating steak and sleeping in a regular bed that's being made, drawers is being washed, and other special things is happening. Come on, bro. So why does it sound like this is a script like that's being written out about this dude?
All right.
So it's he's coming up in prison now. Now he's able to, still get on his sneak on his social media, get phones, write letters and messages to people. And he got people waiting on him hand and foot.
Right.
So now exactly. Diddy got his power. Now he got his power in jail now. Get the y'all niggas, you know what? I'll let niggas live in their delusions. F it. Right. I'll let people live in their delusions. Just live in your delusions, y'all.
Yeah, smile.
I don't even care anymore. I'm finished. All right,
bro. So additional
to came up, it's like an episode of Power.
All right, says the defendant has shown repeatedly, even while in custody, that he will flagrantly be repeatedly flout rules in order to improperly impact the outcome of his case. The defendant has shown, in other words, that he cannot be trusted, abide by the rules and conditions that the legal document reads. All right, says the defendant efforts to obstruct the integrity of this proceeding also includes relentless efforts to contact potential witnesses, including victims of his abuse, who could provide powerful testimony against him. Prosecutors added, Diddy was arrested in September, charges of racketeering, conspiracy, like trafficking by force, fraud, coercion, and transportation, engaged in prostitution. And the trial date has been set for May 2025. You know what I mean? So I don't know, man. A lot of fun.
Yo, you could do a whole series on Diddy's life at this point.
Right.
Like Power. And you can actually do it like with all the allegations and all the gangster stuff they said he did, all the crazy perverted stuff they allege he did. You could actually put a whole Netflix series or a Hulu series based on those events and all those rumors, and that'd probably be Power on steroids, Empire on steroids, bro. Lace baby oil, leaving bags of cocoa at a hotel. for the manager to find.
I mean, even if they did, they should have took pictures
All
of
that, bro.
Even if they did leave all that, they should have took pictures of it.
Getting in jail, bummed out, on suicide watch, laying on a hard metal bed, no blanket, no nothing. You know what I mean? To basically eating steak, sleeping on a comfortable bed that somebody's making for him, and doing other little special things. Y'all see, it's like he got in jail, now he's on the come up. You know what I'm saying? It's like, oh, we thought he was gonna be doing bad, eating prison food. They wasn't gonna let him, you know what I mean? He was gonna be isolated from everybody. Nobody's gonna see him anywhere. Nah, it's a special treatment. Eating steak, you know what I'm saying? And living good all of a sudden, and able probably to get on social media, phones, and everything.
Correct.
He just came up. Now he might be running to prison in a couple of years. If they keep him in there long enough, he'll be running to prison.
Shit, pretty much.
You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, like y'all. Never mind. Y'all ain't seeing it. It's wild out here, bro. Anything to keep the script going.
Well, you know, he's set to go to trial, so we'll see if any of the evidence they say they present that they got on him. We'll you know what I mean? We'll see. That's how I look. I say just leave it up to the courts, man. Leave it up to the courts.
Oh man.
Whether you think he innocent or guilty, leave that shit up to the courts, man. Let the courts, let the evidence present, and let the courts decide whether he's guilty or not. Let's present the evidence. You know what I'm saying? That's how I look at it.
Right.
Everybody gotta get out their feelings about it. You know what I'm saying? People's emotional about it and all that, but just because you're emotional about it, you feel strongly about him doing some things or not doing some things, the evidence still have to present itself at the end of the day. That's all they banking on is the evidence. That's all that matters in the court. Not people's emotions going in. Emotions ain't gonna get them convicted. Evidence will. You know what I'm saying? Evidence gonna get him convicted or not convicted, whatever. Yeah, they want to make this shit just about Diddy, but we know it's more people tied into a lot of this stuff that supposedly goes on. Look at Abercrombie and Finch, dude. He's up for sex trafficking, but like we said, still have to present the evidence, even if the man is, you know what I mean? Even if they, you know, trying to put the sex trafficking on the Mike Jeffries dude, gotta still present the evidence. But I still don't think it's fair that he was able to get out on bond and Diddy wasn't, though. That was crazy. That was crazy. He even got the judge questioning, like, damn, how did Mike Jeffries get out, but we still you know what I'm saying, but we still keeping you know, Sean Combs in the cell. And he offered quadruple of what Jeffries put out. 10 million versus 50 million. 10 million versus 50 million.
Bro, that's wild.
It's that complexion for the protection. Yeah. Yeah. Somebody's angry at Diddy and they doing favors. Somebody's real pissed off at that man and they doing favors, man.
How they ain't got nothing concrete on him for real, because they wouldn't be moving dirty if they did. How are they able to just keep him in there like that? They ain't got nothing on him for real.
I don't know.
That's what I'm saying. They better have something on him. They better have something. If they holding him and saying that he did something, they better have something on him for them not to even give him bail.
But I think they trying to bank on testimonies. That's what I think they're trying to bank on. That's why they getting all these people. You know, they trying to say he's tampering with witnesses, and they're banking on the same thing they did with R. Kelly and Bill Cosby. They didn't have like no evidence. It was just all by word of mouth. It was all by you know, people going in there and testifying. They didn't have no hardcore evidence. So I think that's what they're trying to do. They're trying to bank on people coming in there and testifying against him. They probably trying to flip some of these other celebrities on the low to make to make it more credible for the conviction. Is turning some of these people that was around that man against, because why Sean so strongly speaking out? Like Sean get the documentary, and then he get this documentary on Hulu. It goes #1, and then he gets to speak out against Diddy. But nigga, you was around that nigga, man. You know what I'm saying?
That's real psyopy to me.
Yeah, like how did he got a documentary and then he get to speak out, like, but you was just with him a year prior. That makes no sense to me.
It's real psyopy to me. I'm gonna be real with y'all. That's real psyop. Cause
he said I spit in his face.
He was just cool with him.
All that, right? How you go from being cool with him to I think I spit in his face when he came to see me and stuff.
They was bumping wine glasses together. Pause. They had a party. He bought him a birthday cake and poured him some wine. He wined and dined Sean. Sean got wined and dined just last year. Sean, you got wined and dined just last year by Diddy. So please explain to me what's going on. How it go from getting wine and dine, getting flown out,
right?
Actually getting opportunities to do shows, get some bread doing shows with them, and promote the work that you're doing over there in Bailey's.
All right.
Yeah, I mean you can do all that, and then as soon as they bust Diddy, now you spit in his face. He only gave you $50K for doing 10 years for him. He was never your friend. You never liked him, and you did it for your country. Oh, and he's the devil. I forgot. He's a demon. He said he's a demon. How all that, and you were just being wined and dined last year? Bro, that's crazy to me. See, shit, when I see shit like that, it'd be crazy to me.
All right, Vile Family said, I agree with you, right? I agree with you. You're right. None of us were there. We don't know what happened. And this is a problem. People don't figure out what happened. Do you need to see evidence? I agree 100%. Yeah. I mean, that's just the way that's the way the legal system is set up. You got to have evidence to convict someone. You know what I'm saying? People that's just because people in their feelings and in their emotions, and they like, all right, well, I feel like, he's guilty. I mean, we seen what he did on that Cassie tape. That it doesn't take away from what he did to Cassie on that tape. Definitely doesn't take away from that, but that should have been handled. That shit should have been handled then. Why they wait until the statute of limitations run out to present that? That should have happened then. She should have took that shit to the authorities then. You know what I'm saying? So now when they present it, now the statute of limitations ran out on that, and now he don't get to even get convicted for beating Cassie up. But people saying Cassie ain't 100% innocent neither, because she used to laugh when he used to beat Kim ass. And she used to be sitting up there laughing at that shit. You know what I'm saying? And all
sound like a bunch of hurt people hurting each other.
Not only that, all the shit Cassie done witnessed herself. Like, you've been with that man 10 years and you saying he did this, and that. Then where the hell was you at when all this shit was going on? You was right there. You seen it. You was right there. If they saying he did all this stuff, your ass was right there, Cassie. Right there. If he was doing all that monstrous shit, why you ain't speak up then? You know what I'm saying? If he was beating your ass the whole time, why you ain't go to the authorities?
And she can't hide behind no NDA when criminal activities. But she can't hide behind the NDA neither. A lot of people try to use that as an example, and people just think NDAs outweigh crimes. When crimes are committed, those NDAs are ripped up and torn and thrown right out the window.
Null and void.
Right. When actual crimes is committed, NDA don't protect you against actual crimes that's being committed. Like, I don't know why people don't get that. And that's more just common sense. Yeah. That's more common sense that we overlook.
You gotta realize she was with him for 10 years and they saying he did all this shit. I mean, she was right there with him.
Yeah, but she couldn't say nothing because she signed the NDA.
Nah, not for crimes.
That's what people say. No, but that's the mindset of people. Like, nah, man, when a crime is taking place and he whooping her, abusing her, beating on her like that, kicking her, if he did that then, you know he must have been doing it all the time. Why?
Listen,
you know what I'm saying?
Not only that, then that tape, why did that tape end up in somebody else's hand covered up? Fact. The hotel, why the fuck the hotel that had that tape ain't being held for that, held accountable for keeping that tape and passing that tape off to somebody else? Why they didn't go to the authorities with that tape? Why didn't the hotel go to the authorities with that tape? It's their hotel, even though that hotel ain't around no more. But why the CEO of that hotel still ain't being held accountable now?
Because Diddy was greasing those palms.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah,
Diddy gotta start. As a parent, he was greasing those palms.
I gotta start reading more into it. Why was that tape covered up? Why was that evidence covered up? You know what I'm saying?
That's why I said his apology was BS. Because he did that a long time ago, and he had that hidden, tucked away a long time. He only had to apologize because it went public. Well, what you apologizing to us for? Go apologize to that woman. What you apologizing to the world for?
Exactly. Nigga, ain't nobody care about that goddamn apology. That's why I just did a little.
Yeah, that apology that was stuck.
That was weak.
Yeah, that apology. I don't know. I ain't understand that apology. I'm like, who he apologizing to?
Yeah, that's crazy.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, she stayed after he whooped the ass on that tape, throwing shit at her, stomped her. She still stayed with the nigga. So I'm like, all right, well, you still stayed with that nigga after that?
Man, that situation was toxic.
So how was she able to get away from it? If they saying, you know, she was scared and all that, then how was she able to still get away from it now? You know what I'm saying?
That situation was toxic as hell. She stayed because of that lifestyle.
The lifestyle?
Yeah, I mean,
she was able to take care of
her career. Yeah, her career, her lifestyle.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? She was able to have a career, make money, you know what I mean, doing music, and Diddy spoiling her at the same time. Even though that came at a cost, you know what I mean, as a left jab, right jab, thrown to the floor, kicking the ribs, it came with all that. You know what I mean? But she just accepted because of the lifestyle. Let's not fool ourselves.
Yeah, it's the lifestyle.
Let's not fool ourselves.
Lifestyle.
You know what I mean? And I'm not saying that, I'm not victim shaming or nothing like that. I'm just talking reality. She stayed because people saying, why did she stay? She stayed because of the lifestyle and the security, even though it was toxic and abusive. She stayed for the security side of things.
Right.
And didn't say nothing for years. How old is that hotel beating? When did that happen?
2018. 2018.
All those years went by. Like you said, what
27.
The hotel.
Something like that. It was 2016 or 20. I forgot one of them. There's one of them, but it was in the 20s. So
yeah, let us know in the comments. Yeah, because I know some niggas in here that know the exact date.
Not the exact date, but what year? The exact year. Right. Yeah. She took the lawsuit money. Yeah, she took the lawsuit money. You know what I'm saying? And she probably felt like she was owed that because she's, you know, stuck around the nigga for 10 years and, you know.
Yeah, and I'm not shaming her for that neither. She like she owed that and get your bread. Get your bread. Yeah. But if he was doing criminal activities around her and she witnessed that some of that stuff, if those allegations are true about the child abuse and all that type of stuff, she should go down with him. Because why she ain't say nothing?
Aiding and abetting.
Why she ain't say nothing?
I don't know. Well, like you said, lifestyles of the rich and famous. Man, if y'all ain't hit that like button yet, definitely hit the like button, man. I don't even know. Yeah, I guess we'll wait to see what this this hearing is like on Friday. You see what this hearing is about. You know what I mean? See what this hearing's about.
You feel like all this Diddy stuff just a distraction, right? They needed this. They needed this at this specific time. They needed this. Cause no way in the hell. Cause you gotta think about the articles that's coming out is getting sillier and sillier. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
All of the baby oil stuff. You know what I'm saying? The Meek Mill stuff. All this stuff is just getting sillier and sillier. People saying that they, trying to get their exes to say that Diddy did something. The exes is exposing some of the alleged victims and saying that they doing it for clout. That's getting dismissed. It's like a circus. Sort of remind you that energy harvesting operation called the OJ trial. Y'all remember that energy harvesting operation in the 90s called the OJ trial? For those of y'all who's around during that time, I'm just getting those types of vibes. I'm getting those types of vibes.
Dang.
Energy harvesting. This is going to be just as big as the OJ joint. They keep dragging this out.
I don't even think they're gonna make it to that shit, bro.
You don't think they're gonna make it to that? We'll see.
I don't even think they're gonna make it to trial. They just doing too much shit going on. Yeah, they doing too much shit, you know.
This is deep.
Too much underhanded and dirty tricks and shit. I don't even think they gonna make it to that.
They ain't gonna make it.
Yeah, shit. And people might try, try to, unalive him some shit too.
I was thinking that because it's like, all right, what's left? If they ain't got nothing concrete on them, they can't keep them there forever if they ain't got nothing on them. So what's left for them to do? Epping? Y'all know what I say when the epping? Yeah.
Epstein?
Yep. Was they somebody gonna creep in there and say Diddy did something to himself? And the thing is, people saying, oh yeah, they let the Jeffries dude out from Abercrombie. They let that dude out.
Abercrombie.
You know what I mean? Abercrombie. They let that dude out. And he's just as in danger as Diddy is, to tell you the truth. Because they don't care about any of that. Let's not forget the Ann Heshes and the Perrys and the you know what I mean? Let's not forget those. They don't care about any. Like, if you doing something that's against what they want you to do with that much influence, they're gonna take you out. Diddy had to do something to upset somebody. You know what I mean? It's obvious. It's obvious. When you see them start targeting people like this, he did something that upset them. Same thing with Michael Jackson. To tell you the truth, Britney Spears was almost if that circus continued over there, she was in a danger zone.
Yeah, a lot of them Hollywood stars are.
A lot of those Hollywood stars is in the danger zone. Yeah.
Because they have so much influences. Not only that, everybody wants to eat. Everybody wants to eat off them. So
yeah,
like everyone, they feeding a lot of people. They have a lot of people working for them. They have a lot of people that's invested in them. So yeah, they got,
And sometimes they get the people within their circle to stab them in the back. Like Ye said, his personal trainer tried to set him up, saying that he'd get him shipped right back to the crazy house. You know what I'm saying? Like a personal trainer? How you got the power to get Ye shipped back to the crazy house?
Yeah,
What type of personal trainer? What type of personal trainer are you?
Well, they try to call, psychiatric people on him.
That's wild, bro.
Say he's too dangerous to be around his kids. You know how they play. They play dirty. They say he's not taking his medication, so he's too crazy to be around his kids. And, they play dirty. That's how they do it. That's what he was explaining. You know what I'm saying? The people that was around, his kids and Kim Kardashian had all them assistants around, and they was, treating the situation funny. You know what I mean? So yeah, it was a lot of stuff going on right there. He was saying Kris Jenner was trying to get him put in the crazy house.
Right.
Race jacket.
That's crazy, bro.
He said he had to get up out of there. He had to get up out that house.
He had to escape to Japan.
Yeah, Kanye had to get. No, this is even before he escaped. He had to get up out that house, bro.
Nah, that's what I'm saying. That's where he ended up at. At the end of all this, he ended up in Japan.
Yeah, he had to get up out that house.
He had to get up out of that.
Yeah, they already drove Bruce to. They already drove Bruce to where he at now.
Nah, I think Bruce was always was going to go where Bruce was going to go.
Bro, yeah, but they helped the sister a little faster. You know what I'm saying? I don't even mean to be laughing at that shit, man. That shit crazy. It's just that this circumstances is wild, and all this stuff that's coming out about Diddy. These things is wild, man. But he was like, "Damn, I can't believe this shit. Is like this stuff is wild."
It's starting to sound like satire, bro.
And that not only just the the stuff that they're trying to convict them on, but it's not even just that. It's all the other shit around it. The freak off parties, and they saying he was the baby. It's just all the crazy stuff that's surrounding it, bro. The article after article. It's just craziness. But yeah, man, I don't know. You already know we're gonna keep y'all updated with the the Heron Friday comes up. We're gonna definitely keep y'all posted on that, because it's possible he might just get up out of there. Just they might just go in, because he's going for this third time for the bond. It's his third time going for that bond, so he might just get it based off the fact that the prosecutors made a oopsie. They made a oopsie. So you might just see that man getting released. Of course.
I don't know. This is fishy to me, bro. All of it.
If he does get released, he got to be monitored 24/7. So they're gonna throw the ankle bracelet on him, and you're gonna have to report to somebody. You know how that go.
He handed over all his passports, so I don't know what's the problem.
Yeah.
If he handed over all his passports,
then he put his
security on him. Yeah.
He put his family on the line. He put his family on the line. So if he was to escape, they'd be held responsible. You know what I'm saying? So he's even willing to put his kids and stuff on the line to get free. So if he was to escape, they'd be facing charges for that.
Yeah, I feel the same way, Nicole Coley. It's definitely a smear campaign. Yup, keeping them in line. Yeah, it's that Willie Lynch. Right. Let's call it what it is. It's that Willie Lynch. You know what I'm saying? It's that Willie Lynch. You gotta break the biggest, baddest, buffest slave down in front of everybody.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The one that everybody looked up to. Like, this is what happened. I don't care how big you get. You know what I mean? You turn against Massa, this is what's going to happen to you.
Yeah, and then this is just a warning to all the other niggas on the plantation. This is a warning for them. They basically using him as a prime example.
Willie Lynch.
They using him as a prime example to keep them other niggas in line too.
That's the Willie Lynch.
LeBron Jameses, the Jay-Z's, the Beyonce's, all the big names that, you know, that's to keep. And you know they ain't gonna say shit because they know, but they know he's getting his ass whooped publicly. And what the slaves doing it when you know when that one slave got out of line, he was getting his ass whooped publicly.
They stand by and watch.
They stood by and watch, and they ain't say nothing.
They ain't say nothing
They
because
ain't
they
like
want to be the ones up there.
Yeah, ain't like they say, Master, stop whooping his ass, Master. They ain't do none of that. They just remain quiet in shock, and they just cringed. Every time he got his back broke, he cringed. They cringed. Well, every time he got his back cracked with the whip, they cringed. You know what I'm saying? They were scared. So the rest of these niggas is scared. You know they scared. Yeah. Y'all think slavery is over. Y'all think slavery over. That shit ain't over. It's just transforming to, you know,
facts.
It's digital plantation now.
Yeah, that's definitely a perfect example of lynching.
Yeah.
In 2024 going into 2025.
So that's why none of the other people speaking out, because they are the witnesses that's watching Diddy get his back cracked with the whip. You know what I'm saying? They ain't gonna say nothing. Shit, they like, man, because they'd try to crack my back with the whip next if I said something. Trust me, if a lot of them celebrities start vouching for Diddy and speaking out, they lose all the endorsements by morning.
He watched that they did it to Kanye the last 2 years. I agree with that, OG. I agree with that for sure. Diddy did stand back, and the thing is, Ye was going off at Diddy, saying that Diddy was the Fed anyway.
Yeah, because he was trying to meet up. Remember, Diddy was like, meet up. You know what I mean? Let's meet up or whatever. When he was going back and forth on Instagram, and he was saying, let's meet up and all that. Yeah. He's like, I ain't meeting up with you because you the Fed or something to that nature.
That's crazy. That's crazy. And he dissed Meek Mill too. Meek Mill.
Yeah, and everybody that was pretty much, you know, that whole gang over there, you know, because he felt like they ain't really back him up when his kids was being taken away from him. When his kids was being hidden from him, he felt like a lot of them ain't speak up for him when they supposed to be his friends. You know what I'm saying? Because he like, all right, well, y'all got kids and y'all wouldn't want that to happen to y'all, so why won't y'all help me out as far as like, you know.
He woke up and realized that those people wasn't his friends.
Yeah.
That's why he started speaking out. Because you're right, it did start around that time. The time when it was his daughter's birthday party.
Yeah, it's the party when he said
yeah,
Travis Scott was the only one that gave him the address.
Fact.
When the rest of them just didn't want to get involved with it.
And he said they all knew where his daughter was at because they was all there.
It was yes.
That's wild, bro.
But they was all invited.
Yeah, all invited. Yeah, except for him. That's crazy.
He said Travis Scott ended up just giving him the address.
That's weird though, because that was during the time that they wasn't really messing with him because he was supporting Trump. Yeah, I mean the industry.
Yeah, it was around the whole White Lives Matter shirt thing.
But you know what's weird though? Like it's like Kim even turned her back on him around that time a little bit. But you know what's weird though? She's completely flipped because now she's out there promoting Elon Musk and the cyber stuff. You know, Elon Musk and Trump is joining forces. So what the hell is that about?
People just playing along with the script.
They just playing along with the script. That's what we trying to get through to y'all.
Everybody just playing along with it.
It's damn sure a script. Like when you see these connections and how things are being put out there, it's like, all right, this have to be scripted. This have to be scripted. They all working together.
Even
but
if
that's
it's
just my
real.
take on it. Y'all ain't even gotta agree with me. I feel like they all working together. It's
They
all
all
this shit
are
is
working
one big
together.
show.
They all are working together. What the hell you talking about? They is working together.
There's one big show for us.
They putting a show on for the people, yeah.
Well, they act, well, you know, some of the celebrities acting like they don't like Trump and all that, and probably secretly working with niggas behind the scenes. Same thing with the ones
Working
who
with
don't like
yeah.
the other side neither.
They man, I don't even think it's no other side. It's
That's
all
right. That's
one
the point
side.
that I'm making.
It's all
It
one
ain't no
side
other
against the
side.
people. It's all one side against the people.
Against the people. Fact. That's
When it
what we're
comes
trying to get through.
when it comes to Hollywood, when it comes to politics and all that, it's in corporations, it's all one side against the people. They all on one side and they all against the people. That's how it works.
Now they compete with each other to have fun, just to compare numbers and do little bets, little trades secretly between each other. But when it comes, they all team up when it comes to the masses, the general public. They gotta all stick to a certain script when it comes to the general public to keep the general public in line, or the whole operation is blown. Let's just be real. It's just scripted, man. I don't care. But nobody, I know it's scripted.
Well, I know,
and I ain't saying real stuff ain't happening behind the script because they don't care about that. As long as the system is upheld.
Yeah, y'all hit that like button too.
That's the matrix. That's the matrix that they got everybody in, because everybody's held together. Because look, if you come across a total stranger, there's a celebrity that everybody can relate to. Like even if they from a different demographic or a different area you from, or y'all don't even speak the same language, but y'all all will identify the word or the name Michael Jackson. You know what I'm saying? You might not know nothing about their culture, the language. They don't know nothing about your culture, the language. So that's how powerful that these celebrities are, that is programming that brings everybody together more than anything. You know, first it was like the religion and all that type of stuff, but it's like this world that they created through Hollywood and this industry has been a powerful form of sorcery on the masses. A very powerful form of sorcery on the masses. One of the most powerful. I mean, you gotta think about it. You could almost compare Michael Jackson to Jesus Christ at this point. Like Michael Jackson is, even though he's dead and gone, he's still known on all four corners of the earth.
Yeah, pretty much.
You get what we saying? Like that type of source. So this type of influence that they have, and the type of distraction that they have to have billions of people linked into this, that's the ultimate form of sorcery. That's the ultimate form of power right there, to have that type of influence. That's why they pay these celebrities so much money. That's why you be seeing some of these celebrities worth 400 million, 800 million, a billionaire. All this because they being paid to keep the system going. And they ain't really got all that stuff. As you can see, they can take that stuff from you anytime they feel like it. If you playing that game, if you playing that industry Hollywood game with them, they can take it whenever they feel like it. And we know, we see. You see R. Kelly sitting up in jail with nothing.
Yeah, because there's no real ownership. That's why all of them is endorsed by corporations. There's no real ownership. And that's the problem. That's what's happening. They all working for corporations. You know what I mean? They don't have any real ownership of anything. So everything their whole career is based off of sponsorships. That's it. Being the face of something and moving money around. That's it. That's it. There's no real concrete ownership of anything. Now that the artist is waking up and they realize they can be a part of something that's, you know, where they can have some type of ownership. They being looked at crazy, and they being taken out, or they being put behind bars because they figure out that we're going into a renaissance where a lot of people are going to be, you know, have ownership over their property. You see what I'm saying? Over their intellectual property. And that's what they don't want, because being as though these artists have so much influence and ownership, they allow, you know, it's going to give them a leeway to actually start uplifting people up. They don't want that shit, bro.
That's what Michael Jackson was on the verge of doing.
It's too much competition. First of all, it's too much competition, and a lot of these corporations don't like a lot of competition. Because their whole ordeal is to corner the market as much as possible. So if you got competition, then, and the thing about it, a lot of these CEOs are not influencers. That's what they're fear the most, is because a lot of these CEOs of these corporations are not internet influence. They're not influencers online. But if you're in a position of ownership and you're an influencer, you're going to dominate more than them. And they know that shit. They know that because, like, all right, there's a lot of people they have to endorse these celebrities to represent them, to get the masses to buy their products. So the celebrity now is cutting out the middleman, and they're becoming the ownership and the celebrity influencer. So who's gonna be in the lead? If they cutting out the corporations and they're being the influencers themselves and they're having ownership, then who's gonna lose? The corporation's gonna lose. And that's what's happening. And that's what's going on. And that's why they're gonna keep coming at these high-level celebrities that's talking that ownership shit.
Yeah, because a bunch of celebrities could have came together, like Michael Jackson and Prince could have joined forces.
Well, they tried to with the Suge, the Dame Dash, the Gotti brothers, and Jay Prince with the whole black distribution company, and the feds came and broke all that shit up. Listen, that don't stop here. Let's go back to Tulsa, Oklahoma. The independent black folks, and they burnt the whole. The government came through and dropped bombs on that shit, bro. That's telling you right there. That tells you right there alone that niggas can't have nothing. They had a whole town that had their own hospitals, own lawyer's office, own doctor's office, own schools, all black owned. And all it took from a little white lady to say, this black man looked at me funny, and then they dropped the whole kaboom on the whole damn town. That shows you right there. Even in Philly with the move movement. With the move movement in West Philly, they dropped the whole bomb on the section.
In 85.
In 85, because those people from the move movement was independent, and they was growing their own stuff in the backyard, and you know, they was on that kick. And what the government do? They came through and dropped the kaboom on the whole set with children in there and all. Same thing with Tulsa, Oklahoma. Rosewood. They burnt the whole Rosewood down. And those families were black owned, that owned a whole lot of land, that owned, you know, that had the whole thing together. What happened? As soon as a little white lady say, this man looked at me funny, or I got, you know, RAPE by this black man, what they do? They just burnt the whole damn town down. So that's telling you right there, man. That's just giving you, you know, foresight right there to tell you they don't certain individuals, they don't want to have ownership. Basically, don't want them to have ownership over land or anything. That's why niggas ain't gonna never get no reparations. Don't bank on that. Please don't bank on reparations. That ain't gonna never happen. Black folks ain't getting no reparations from this.
Man, here we go.
From this damn government.
I don't know why people don't really talk about reparations as much though, because people deep down inside know they ain't getting it right.
It's already been squandered already and given to other nationalities.
Hey, they just sent millions over to the Ukraine just not too long ago.
Yeah.
They just sent hundreds of millions over to the Ukraine just not too long ago.
Yeah,
a couple days ago.
Yeah, but they needed. I see what you're saying, Coley Green, but they needed an excuse. Yeah, they needed an excuse to do that. You know what I'm saying? So they found any little excuse to drop the kaboom on a whole town.
It's wild, y'all. Yeah, we haven't officially seen Diddy like in jail or in yeah, they only showed the mugshot for sure. Yeah, I agree.
Nah, he didn't even have a mugshot.
Nah, they showed that mugshot where his head was shaped all funny.
Yeah, that's the old. You saw the old mugshot.
See, that's the one that they was using.
Yeah, they ain't take no new. They ain't release no new mugshot on him. Which is another thing that's strange. Why they ain't release a new mugshot? Because the one they said was supposedly released, that was an AI generated mugshot, so that wasn't real. But yeah, where's the mugshot at? Man, this nigga they better not be fooling us and this nigga somewhere just chilling.
We said that already, but people get crazy when we talk like that. People can't handle that. People can't handle that type of talk. When we start talking like, because we know how they script things, people don't like to hear that truth. Niggas don't realize it's like the Hunger Games out here. They got the state that ruled everything. Everything was scripted when they went on that big screen. Everything they showed on that big screen was scripted. You know what I'm saying?
That nigga ain't somewhere just chilling.
Just chilling. You know what I'm saying?
Sitting back chilling while all these scripts is being written just to keep our asses in the zigzag, all confused and distracted and not knowing what's going on. Because they bank, there's so much other stuff going on, y'all, with this country and where they trying to keep this. It's so much stuff going on that they bombarded us with all this football shit, all these football games, all this Diddy shit and all this Trump shit. This is bigger than Trump. They even distracting us with Trump. Trump is a big ass distraction. All that Kamala shit, all that Trump shit, all that that shit is a distraction. So they want to keep us out the way. They say, you know what? We need to do anything we can do to keep the folks from catching on, so we can keep them out the way, so we can be able to do what we need to do. They just trying to keep our ass out the way.
Now remember, the OJ stuff was taking place during the same distraction in the 90s. And what was about to happen then? The internet boom. They was distracting people from that. The people who was paying attention got in and made millions.
Yeah.
Because that's what it's all about. It's about distracting the masses of where things are going, so we can never get ahead. So we can never get ahead in the future.
Well, they already said, a report today I seen came out earlier that said crypto, the market went up and now it created 175,000 more millionaires. So that's what they're trying to keep from people from getting in and becoming wealthy. So I mean, 175,000 is not a lot of people.
Nah, that ain't shit.
Compared to the world, that's not a lot of people. So they're basically saying that, they want to keep us distracted from catching on to certain things. So my suggestion is y'all just take this shit for entertainment value purposes and actually start doing research on what really was going on.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
Man, that was powerful right there. That's what we need to start doing.
There's a whole thing they trying to just leave people out of, and a lot of people's gonna be left behind. Let's just call it what it is. A lot of people's gonna be left behind, and we know that.
Take this for entertainment and do the real research.
Take this for
entertainment. That's a bar.
And do your real research.
Fact.
I ain't hit y'all with old head in a minute. We let old head tell y'all.
Yeah, let old head tell them.
So.
Yeah, for real, niggas gotta start doing their own research at this point.
Let the old head tell
That's because you don't have the information.
Okay.
Huh?
Just public. All you gotta do is go look it up. Huh? I didn't come here to find out what you think.
No, I'm just asking.
No, you didn't. You say you thought. I don't want to hear it.
Okay.
Huh?
Okay.
So well, I don't want to hear what you thought. I saw the check, nigga. Huh? So I got to sit in what you thought. Who cares? Huh? That's all I'm saying.
This nigga saw the check. You know what I'm saying?
Saw the check, nigga. That's what I'm saying. He saw the check.
I mean, you gotta start doing your own. You gotta start doing your own research and just stop believing everything that comes out in media. Because from the baby oils to the parties left behind with the lubricants and the bags of coca and the blood on the sheets and on all over the marble floors and all this type of stuff that people's talking about, it's starting to sound like a circus, man. It really is. It's really starting to sound like a circus.
And it's funny that they put Gladiators 2 out. Bread and Circuses, my nigga.
Right. Gladiators 2, right.
Gladiators 2 out with Denzel, and they got the whole thing going on now. Well, they distracted us with Denzel having a kissing scene with a man in there, and it was cut out. And man, all that shit is the distraction, man. It's
all
bread
that's
and circuses,
distraction,
my nigga.
yep.
And they put the Gladiator movie out to tell you the shit is bread and circuses, my nigga. Catch on, y'all. Hold on, catch on. Gladiators 2 it came out in the theater, but catch on, y'all. What the Romans was doing, bread and circuses.
Should we hit them with it?
Keep people distracted from the real.
Should we hit them with it? Should we hit them with the bread and circuses real quick before we get up out of here?
What we got?
Should we hit them? Hit them with it.
The concept of bread and circuses was first coined by the Roman poet Juvenal in the 1st century CE. He criticized the Roman government for pacifying the masses by providing them with free bread and elaborate entertainment in the form of chariot races, gladiator games, and other public events like circuses. These measures were seen as a way to distract the masses, diverting their attention from real political and social issues that matter. Today we continue that tradition of bread and circuses, but instead of bread, it's Doritos and hot dogs. Our circuses is in the form of basketball, football games, drama, and reality TV. We want to welcome you all to Bread and Circuses of the 21st century.
They got us at. They got our ass with that Mike Tyson and Jake Paul shit.
Got us.
If that was the biggest circus I ever seen in my life, was that Tyson and that Jake Paul shit, bro.
Yep. Roman Empire at its Roman
crazy.
Empire at its height.
That's crazy that they put Gladiator out at the height of all this shit going on.
They had that fake ass Jake Paul and Mike Tyson fight that drawed all that attention. What did they say? Over 100 million people watched that fight that night.
Yeah, over 100 million. Yeah, biggest event sports ever seen. So what?
That's
what
the
kind
most
of
they ever seen? They never seen that before.
So what was they taking care of behind the scenes when they had us watching this goddamn Tyson and Jake Paul fake fight?
As that was happening, you see Bitcoin almost hit 100,000.
It's at 95,000 right now.
Right. Yeah, it's
all right.
They funny as hell with this. The system is upgrading. We're getting an upgrade to the Roman system that we in. The Roman system is going more digital. It's already been digital, but it's going even more digital in a little bit. So that's what it is. It's a done deal, man. It's a distraction. Everything is distraction. It's damn near robotic, to tell you the truth. How they wrote, it's almost like a AI, artificial intelligence, is already writing these scripts out.
No, artificial intelligence is in full effect. I mean, you got Kim Kardashian endorsing the Elon Musk Tesla shit. She all doing sexy poses with the robot and sitting in a cyber taxi, and they really trying to move forward with this artificial intelligence fast, quickly. People think Kim Kardashian was just showing off some shit. Nah, she's heavily endorsing what's being brought about. That's why she's being chosen to endorse the Elon Musk shit, because they moving forward with that full force. Full force. They moving forward with it full force. Y'all see Kim Kardashian on her Instagram with the posing with the robot and sitting on his lap sexually and sitting in the cyber taxi on the robot's lap and posing in her underwear with the robot and her lingerie and all that. Man, come on, bro. Y'all gotta peep the symbolism. Don't be stupid. That shit ain't just for entertainment purposes.
Age is coming. The AI, age of AI. 15-minute cities. Robo taxis.
Shit crazy, bro.
Humanoid robots making Thanksgiving dinner for you. And actually sticking to the recipes. You know what I'm saying?
Valentine TV, it's gotta be evident. Only victim we seen so far is Cassie in that tape. That's it. We haven't seen the other evidence yet, so we can't say uncaring about victims. We gotta see who the victims are and what's the evidence being shown of what happened to the victims. We gotta be shown, the evidence gotta be there. We gotta get out of our emotions about.
I wasn't even going to respond to that.
Nah, it's cool. It's cool. Because that's how it goes. I mean, that's how this new age go, is people's convicted by public opinion, and that's just not how it's supposed to work. It ain't about uncaring about victims. We care about victims 1,000%.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying?
We've stated that on this channel. This person must be new on here. We've stated that.
You know what I'm saying? We can't go by, because a lot of people be lying out here just to get ahead, just to get attention, just to get money. You got to realize that can happen as well as it being real victims. You got people out here lying. You got people like Jaguar Wright, a fucking liar that goes on all these damn platforms and saying she witnessed shit when she ain't even been in the industry for 20-something years. She never saved no one from no Epstein Island and none of that shit. So we got to be able to distinct the difference between real victims and people that's out here just talking some BS to get ahead, to get some goddamn views up.
And we need a trial to take place with evidence being shown that he actually did these.
So we telling people, wait for the evidence to be presented, because there's a trial coming where the prosecutors saying they got evidence, the Fed saying they got evidence. So that's all we waiting to see. Y'all gotta get out your internet emotions about this shit. You know what I'm saying? Because that's what it is. Y'all being bombarded with a whole lot of shit, and it's playing on your emotions. And that's what the media does. The media likes to fuck with us and play on our emotions by bombarding us with all this fucking information. And a lot of this shit don't even be true. They just trying to harvest our energy. That's it. So y'all gotta not get emotional about what the fuck the media put out and the people they be having to come forward and say certain things, because a lot of people's out here for personal gain.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? We just trying to keep it, you know what I mean? We just trying to get y'all, what's really going on.
Yeah, because a lot of people ain't even bringing criminal cases against Diddy. A lot of these lawsuits are not criminal cases. They just suing them money for stuff that they allege that he did.
Hey, like you can't just say a nigga did something. You gotta wait to see the evidence, because the courts is not gonna convict them based off of somebody just saying some shit, y'all. Right. That's what we trying to get through to y'all. Y'all emotional about shit because y'all thinking all this shit is true, but they not gonna convict this man based off of some shit that people just saying. They gonna want to see that evidence. And if the lawyers are strong on the case about them not having evidence, then the nigga just gonna walk out of there.
Facts.
That's what we trying to get through to y'all. You got to get out your emotions about this shit, man. If Diddy getting convicted, it got to be on some hardcore fucking evidence, and that's the only thing that's going to stick.
And that's that. That's all we saying. That's all we saying. And we saying
Not
that
he
deserved bail.
Yeah.
And we saying that he deserved bail, just like the Michael Jeffries dude.
Michael Jeffries got out of
he got bail. Diddy should get bail, and yeah, I mean, if they worried that he gonna be a flight risk or whatever, they could just put a ankle joint on him, keep security around him,
yeah,
and whatever, because that's what they usually do anyway. So yeah, I don't know. I think it's innocent until proven guilty. I think that we should still stick to those principles, because we would want that for ourselves and other people. And man, we could just lead a stream. I mean, just like that. That message right there, man.
11 o'clock on the dot.
Yeah, man. Man, if y'all haven't already, man, smash that like button. Y'all know we got the 20% still going on with the shop, nightandayherbals.com. Y'all know we sell natural hair care and skincare products, detoxes. Everybody ranting and raving about that, the zeolite. That really been cleaning people out, along with the melanin splash drink and the super greens. We also got
right, yeah, exactly.
Right. We also got CBD products. Yeah, I mean chemical free CBD products, high quality CBD products. We got herbal CBD cigarettes, pre-rolls. We got CBD lollipops. We got CBD soap, lotions, and muscle rubs. You know what I mean? So we got all types of natural products. We got natural hair care and skincare products. For those of y'all looking for a natural solution, because y'all know these corporations been poisoning us through our products. So we develop a line of products that, are chemical free and natural for your body. Yeah, those are the super greens right there.
Yeah, boost the energy levels, promote digestion, promotes immune health, enhance wellness. Comes in a powder form mixed with water. Serve 20 servings. We drink 20 servings. Also got the detox drinks as well. Shout out to the brother Atiko. These are all organic ingredients in this too. Every herb he put in here is organic herb. Natural spring water, agave nectar, organic turmeric, organic beetroot powder, organic moringa powder, vitamin B12, vitamin D3, organic flaxseed oil, elderberry syrup, organic black seed oil, organic black maca root, senna leaf powder. What's that? Psyllium husk powder, fennel seed powder, papaya. All this stuff is all natural ingredients in this detox drink. It's 3 liter. It's a 3 liter at that, so it'll last you pretty long. Right. Of course, you got to keep it refrigerated and just drink 8 to 12 ounces daily. You know what I mean? So we got a lot of health stuff on here. If people want it, because we know the holidays coming up, a lot of y'all gonna be eating a lot of, the mac and cheeses, a lot of the pies and everything, everything under the sun for these holidays. I'm not just Thanksgiving, Christmas, and all that. So, and then New Year's, you're gonna probably get your drink on New Year's and all that. So, you definitely want to make sure you get your detox so you can be able to flush your system out of all those things, the rid your system of all those things.
Facts.
And keep your energy levels up. You know what I'm saying? So everything on here is good for energy boosting as well as cleaning yourself out. So that's what it is, man. Night and Day Herbals. nightandayherbals.com.
Links are being posted in the chat. It's pinned to the chat, and it's going to be in the description of this video. Definitely appreciate all of y'all, man, for tuning in. Make sure y'all smash that like button on the way out. Shout out to y'all on the replay game.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Make sure y'all like the video. Yeah, man, we up out of here, man.
Out of here. Peace.
Peace.
Do you have neurological pain, chest pain, heart palpitations, headaches, brain fog, anxiety, insomnia, fatigue, and abdominal discomfort? With all the environmental disasters and contaminants plaguing our land, water, air, and food, we need something to counteract all the pollution that is making us sick. This is where zeolite comes to the rescue. Millions of people have been using detoxification supplements to remove harmful toxins, pollutants, heavy toxic metals, as well as to balance pH levels. Lower the risk of risks like cold and flu, support the immune system, and improve nutrient absorption. What is zeolite? Zeolite is a volcanic ash that forms over time when ash and lava react with alkalized water, resulting in a compound with a very strong cage-like structure and a negative charge. Zeolite is one of the most fascinating and powerful nature remedies available. Great to detox and balance your body. Health benefits of detoxing. The removal of excess heavy metals can improve overall health. Detoxification helps balance a body's pH levels. This product provides 30 capsules, 1 month supply, ships within 3 days. Purchase now at Night and Day, netmarket.com, and haven't been evaluated by the FDA. We do not claim our product cure or treat any ailments. Please consult with your medical healthcare provider to see if ZeoAid will be right for you.